Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Salesforce Jingle. I am Vanisha Gupta. In this video, we are going to discuss about screen flows and we will be implementing one scenario and we will see where all screen flows can be added. So let's get started. So screen flow is basically used when we want user to enter some inputs and based on user's input, we want to perform different actions. There might be many actions. Some of these are like creation of record, we want to post through chatter, send some notification or email, and many more. So we are going to discuss about this scenario. Let's create a screen flow which can create lead record. For this, let's jump onto the Salesforce org. So let's search for the flows. Screen flow, create. So this is the canvas where we will be building our flow, and in this flow we want to create a lead record. So we will using this plus icon we can add element. We will add screen, and then let's name this screen capital lead. API name is saved, and this is the footer. From footer, we can choose which all buttons we need to keep. So I will not keep, I'll keep finish. I will not keep previous button because there is no previous page, and will also hide pause button because it's not needed. Then we want to create lead record. So let's check out the lead UI for the mandatory fields. So this is the standard page to create lead. As you can see, name is the mandatory field, company, lead status. Okay, these are the mandatory fields. Let's add those at least on our UI, and we can add something additional if we want to. So first is name. Let's add this component from here, name, name it name. Okay. So as we have added this name, let me make it done. See, this screen component is automatically created under resources. This component, with the help of this component, we can use it in future. Let's edit element and add other fields. Uh, we need to add company and lead status. Company is an input box. So let's drag text, name it company. And next one we had lead status. This is a pick list field. So we will drag pick list. Let's name it lead status. So for this list, we need a choice set. So for choice set, we need to create resources. We have two options to create resource. Either we can create from toolbox, or second option we can directly create from here. Let me create it directly from here. So new choice resource. Resource type would be picklist choice set. As this choices are already available as part of records picklist values, so we will use this type of picklist choice set. Let's name it lead status. It's an API, so no space is allowed. Lead API, lead status choice set. Object name would be lead. Data type checklist. status, standard field. So after creating this choice set, we will get these pick list values directly from objects field. Okay, so we had three mandatory fields: name, company, and lead, without which we cannot create record. But if we want, we can add any more fields too. Let's add email, I guess. Yep, we have email, so let's add it. API name email, label email, placeholder. Yep, so I guess four fields are enough to create a record, so let's use these. Then second component, we will need to create record. We captured the inputs till now. Now we need to use an action, create records. Let me show you. This is the action, create record. Create lead record. So we want to create one lead record. Use all the values from record. No, use separate resources and literal values. Object name lead. First name. So here now we will get values from resources. Let me show you first that. So in this screen we have four inputs: first name, last name, company, lead, status, and email. So for all of these screen components are automatically created. We will use these screen component to grab values, whatever user entered in that screen, and to use those values to create records. So create records. One record, use separate resources and literal values. Let me enter quickly. Lead. So first name. So we created a resource name. This name we have first name. Second is last name. With same resource name, we will use this last name. So in this way, name dot first name screen components value will go in first name, say a standard field for lead object. Similarly, last name, email, we have a screen component email dot value. Status, we have a screen component lead status. Company. This is the last input value which we captured. Screen component company. So let's make it done. So this flow will create lead record. Let's save it. Now, before activating it, let's debug this flow if it actually works. Run. One great thing this flow builder has is we can actually debug before actually activating the flow. So let's enter a few inputs. Next, it's done. Record is created. So let's go through these debug details once. This shows the screen capture lead. Inputs we entered, outputs fields to display list. So this has the screen captured all the inputs. Then after clicking off next button, it goes to create records screen, where you can see company we entered L, email value which is getting inside this email field, first name, last name, status. and record is ready to be created. So record is created. In case if it fails, then also let's show you. Let's make any one field mandatory, without which record should not get created, and then let's debug again. Let's take that example. Let me go to setup and object. Let's pick this number of locations. This is a custom field, and let's make it mandatory. And then we will debug again, and it should fail because we don't have mandatory field as input. Let's make it required. Save. Let's go to ScreenFlow again and hit debug. Flow unhandled fault has occurred in the flow. So now this is an actual example where debug is useful. So for screen we have captured the information, so it runs fine, no issue. When we come to create records, result is failed to create records. Now let's see the reason. Error occurred. This error occurred when Flow tried to create records, required field missing, number of locations. Now we need to add number of locations, then this flow will work. So let's add it. First here in the screen, number of location was actually a number field, so let's take number. And yes, let's make all the fields required because these are required. If we don't enter any value in these fields, then it will fail. Yep, that's fine. It's done. Save. Benefit of not activating the record and debugging is that if we want to make any changes, we don't have to create an actual version. If we activate it once, then if we want to make any changes, we can't make changes on this version. We will have to save as new version, then only we can make changes. So it's always a good habit to debug it before activating it. Let's run. Oh no. Yep. Let's add here as well. Number of locations in components, number of location. Done. Let's debug it again. All done. Now this time record has been created. Flow is successful. So let's now save this record and activate it. So flow is created. So now we can go ahead and see where all screen flow can be placed. So we can place screen flow in quick action, utility bar, application, bottom of application, lightning record page, LWC component or a component, visual force page, and experience cloud side. Let's add it on account record page. First, we will have to create a quick action on account. New action. Action type would be flow. Create lead record automatically selected. I'll name it capture lead. Let's go to account page and add this quick action. So our quick action name is capture lead. So I will add that in highlights panel. Let's save it. Let's activate the page. Quick action is added on highlights panel. Let's click on capture lead and then fill out the details. Next. It should have been successful. Let's check the leads tab if it has created the record. So here is our record which we just created. So it works. Second type is to create it on, put it on utility bar of App Manager. I already have a app custom application sessions, so I'll add it in this, edit. Under app builder, once we click on edit, there we have option to add utility items. We can directly add flow from here. So this is the icon. We can choose any icon from here. Then panel width by default is 340, height is 480. Let's use that only. If we are not comfortable, we can change it later also. Flows, let's select our flow, create lead record, and click on save. We can now go to the application and see if flow is added in the utility bar. So it's added, see here. We can create records from utility bar from here. The last option where we can add is lightning record page. So let's do this on account record page. Edit it, edit the page. Let's create a tab and add the screen flow in that tab. Custom tab. Create lead. Done. Search for the component flow, drag and drop it in this tab, and select your flow from here. Create lead record, and then let's save this page and check if our flow is added on the lightning record page. So this flow is added. We can create record from here as well. So in this video, we have added screen flow in three places. First is quick action, lightning record page, and applications utility bar. You can add screen flow in LWC or a component Visual Force page and Experience Cloud site also. All these four types we will discuss in upcoming videos. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you.